All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. So, after dispatching of the Kansas City Royals, the New York Yankees find themselves back in the American League Championship Series for the second time in the last 3 years. And if the Yankees are hopeful, okay, for their first trip to the World Series in 15 years, which should also be the last time that they won it all, they're going to need more from the big fella. And when I'm talking about the big fella, I'm talking about the captain. I'm talking about number 99, Aaron Judge. We saw the Yankees get past the Royals in 4 games, and this was a very hard fought series by both sides. Okay. The Yankees, of course, like everybody else that is still alive in the playoffs, they want to be the last team standing. They want to go out there and win the World Series. But for the Yankees to do that, they're going to need more from their captain. So we know what Aaron Judge has meant to the New York Yankees during the regular season. As you know, he's more than likely going to win his second AL MVP award. I mean, you just look at the numbers that Judge put up this season: a 322 batting average, 58 home runs, 144 runs batted in, and an on base percentage of 458. But nonetheless, when you are the star player for the Yankees, as well as being their team captain, you're going to be judged, no pun intended, by what you do or do not do in the month of October. And throughout Judge's career so far, his postseason numbers have not been that good. It was illustrated in this series over the with the Royals, where Judge only batted 154 in this contest. You look at it; he was able to get on base. He did draw 5 walks throughout the series, but you look at Game 4, where we saw Judge. He went 1 for 2 with a double. He also had 2 walks. So if you're the Yankees and you're a Yankee fan, hopefully what you saw in game number 4 can carry over to the league championship series, whether that be against Cleveland or whether it be against Detroit. But make no mistake about it, you look at Judge's postseason numbers. Unfortunately for him, he's only hitting 207 in the postseason. And you got to go back to 2019 in the divisional round that year against the Twins to find the last time the Judge batted over 300, and honestly for or over 275 for that matter in a series. So you look at it right now, the Yankees got or have gotten to the ALCS without their big bopper, like hitting. One of the big things for the Yankees, if you look at this Royal Series, Giancarlo Stanton picked up the slack. As you look at Stanton, he hit 375 for this series, had a home run and 4 RBIs, and then of course Juan Soto came up batting 286. Those 2 guys are key for the Yankees as well. Why? Because if the guys around Judge are hitting, that's going to make it a little bit easier for him. But Judge, of course, still wants to go out there and do his thing. So I look at it like this: if Judge, Soto, and Stanton are all hitting, each one of these guys has the ability to put the Yankees on his respective back for a series. You look at the Mets, the crosstown team in New York City. It's one of those where we saw Pete Alonso struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle. He got that big hit for the Mets in their wild card round win over the Brewers, and he did hit better in the divisional round win over Philadelphia. Not comparing Pete Alonso to Aaron Judge, 2 different types of players, but nonetheless, I'm saying from the standpoint that sometimes to get out of a slump, you only need that one hit. Sometimes you only need to get on base. Sometimes you only need to get a run scored, and you can get out of that funk. Maybe, just maybe, getting that hit and getting on base a couple of times last night in the win over Kansas City can get things going for Aaron Judge. Like I said, having Soto and Stanton around him hitting helps, because guess what? It's going to change how teams pitch to him. But nonetheless, I still think if the Yankees are going to go where they want to go in this month of October. Number 99 is going to have to get it going. Will Judge get it going? It's going to be very interesting to see whether it's going to be Cleveland or Detroit first and foremost in the American League Championship Series. Of course, 5 game series and now seven in round number three, theoretically here. And let's see if Judge can pick up his pace. Make no mistake about it, one of the best and premier players in all of baseball right now. If he can get it going, look out for this Yankee team. They got this far without his productivity in the wild card round or the divisional round, rather, against Kansas City. But let's see if Judge can pick it up against either Cleveland or Detroit in the ALCS. But, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank all of you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the Sports Discussion Group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now, you can check it out. Drop a line to be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I am signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.